Welcome everyone! In this video, we are in the Great League, showcasing some more fun battles featuring Dunsparce! Dunsparce, one of the many Pokemon that have been updated for Season 12 of Pokemon Go Battle League. Guys, it got Rollout, it's finally here. And ever since the announcement, I've been absolutely itching to give it a try, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. So Dunsparce will be in the back on this double normal ABB style team, and can absolutely put in the work. And also on this team, we've got good old Lickitung on the safe swap. Lickitung is on this team to draw out any potential fighters that may be lurking in the back on the opponent's team. Of course, Lickitung, one of the best safe swap options in the Open Great League, and it is amazing. Also on this team, we've got Defense Form Deoxys on the lead. DD is here to take care of any of the fighters that may be on the opponent's team. So you draw it out with Lickitung if they have one. DD can come back and take it out, setting up Dunsparce to close the game strong. Before we dive into the featured set of the video, we are diving into some bonus battles that I thought were tons of fun. And here we go, picking up a not so good lead in the form of Drapion. So we're going to look to catch the potentially super effective Crunch onto Dunsparce. Yes, Lickitung is the safe swap on this team, but it also doesn't have the best matchup against Drapion, as with its dark typing, it does resist our fast move pressure. So we came in with Dunsparce. Takes a team effort for the dark type leads with this team, but Dunsparce can handle it as it is quite bulky, and we cannot quite get to that drill run for the Medicham that they bring in, but that is okay. Dunsparce did the job, it drew out the fighter, and here we are with our DD on to the fighter. ABB style team working to perfection here. Gonna go for the Thunderbolt. We don't quite want to debuff our attack just yet, and we draw the shield. That is amazing. So we are gonna go for another Thunderbolt. We gotta get some damage in on this Medicham here. And they do tank that one, so that's fine. They tanked it. We're coming in with Lickitung now. Farm the Medicham all the way down. Lickitung, of course, is applying super effective fast move pressure with the licks, and we tank damage for days. This Medicham is fully loaded, but Lickitung can tank the damage, no problem. We will shield. We don't know what else they have left in the back. We know that they have that low health Drapion, and it is an Altaria. So we are even on shields here, and we have loaded energy as we did fully farm down that Medicham. Gotta go for Body Slam number 1, and it draws the final shield. And we're going for Body Slam number 2. Not sure why they shielded there. I guess they were thinking they had to shield something. They probably knew that we had loaded energy, so I believe we shield this here, wanting to get off another Body Slam. We are very close, and we have to be careful of a catch that we just kind of threw at a random time here. And gonna go for that Body Slam. Doesn't quite KO, but we don't want to get farmed down, so we're throwing our DD in here. We are still relatively healthy, and we are relatively bulky as well. We tank that Sky Attack, no problem. All we need to do is farm this thing down, and one resisted Psycho Boost will definitely do the trick as we say bye-bye to the Drapion. DD coming in clutch, taking out the Altaria and the Drapion to close the game strong. That's going to be a good game. Well played. Fence form Deoxys, quite the force to be reckoned with in the Great League. You love to see it, and here we go. Pretty neutral lead. Unova Stunfisk here. It doesn't hit particularly hard, but it is every bit as bulky as its Galarian counterpart. So we're just going to look to build up to the Thunderbolt and go for the Psycho Boost, and they did CMP tie us. We will tank whatever they throw. It does, like I said, doesn't hit particularly hard. We have debuffed ourselves. We do have the back-to-back. They correctly shielded up the first one. They didn't have to, but they did. So we're going to look to just get some damage off because, like I said, it is quite bulky as we make the play into Lickitung here. Now, this thing is getting low, so no need to really build all the way up to the super effective Power Whip. We just want to get some damage in. We wanted to get that Body Slam chip damage, hoping that they would tank it, but they shield there, which is quite curious, because that would have put it within a nice farm down range. So they preserve their Unova Stunfisk as they make a play into an Umbreon. So, again, Dark types take a team effort with this team. But Lickitung is quite bulky, as we all know, and we can get to these body slams that do add up at a relatively fast rate here, although it is resisting our fast move pressure. Going to go for another body slam on the Umbreon, and we don't intend to shield anything here. There's no way that we're taking out this Umbreon here. We're just trying to get in as much damage as we can. As we know, Umbreon can be a handful at times, and gonna go for another body slam. I don't think that we will quite make it to another one. We are bulky, but so is Umbreon. They can farm us down. So we're making the play into Dunsparce. We are still up 2 shields here. And Dunsparce is quite bulky itself, gonna load up on energy, and they make an aggressive play back into that Unova Stunfisk. A little questionable because we have access to Drill Run, which hits for super effective damage, and with Rollout, it gets to it quite fast. Bye-bye, Fisk. And we're gonna see what else they have. They come back in with the Umbreon, so really wondering what they have left in the back. And they go Dark Pulse. Holy smokes. They don't have Last Resort. Guys, if you don't have Last Resort on Umbreon, don't run it. It is not worth it. Running double dark charge moves is almost as bad as having the Psychic Community Day move on it. You really want Last Resort, or, maybe don't run it at all. But they've got a Swampert here, gonna chip with a Drill Run, and we should have swapped out after we threw that. We just gave that Swampert some additional farm. We are still up 2 shields, my friends, and got a little overconfident, guys. We knew that we would tank one of whatever they threw, so we decided to go for the 2 shield flex as we say bye-bye to the Swampert. They top left. DD with yet another super dominant finish, forcing the top left. You love to see it. That's going to be a good game. Well played. Oh, I'm telling you, them giving Dunsparce rollout was amazing. We've got a new normal type in the meta. It's here to stay. And here we go. Speaking of Pokemon that got move updates, we've got one right here in the form of the original Kanto Marowak. Also benefiting from the Season 12 updates, did recently get access to the coverage move of Rock Slide, which is huge. So we just chipped with a fully powered Psycho Boost before making the play into Lickitung. This is a neutral lead. So with any ABB team, you want to swap out on those neutral leads. And they go for that big Earthquake. That's a decent shield there. Although we could tank it, we don't know what else they have left in the back. So going to go for a Body Slam. That would have likely KO'd, but they shield. And they've got a Starmie in the back running Hidden Power. You love to see it. Day 1 of Season 12. The spice is quite nice at times. And we're seeing how much these licks are doing. These licks are hitting for super effective damage as Starmie is part Psychic. So we shield that, thinking that we could absolutely farm this thing down. It's not getting to another move. And we are loaded on energy. They've got a Galvantula remaining on the team, and we are absolutely loaded. Galvantula with no shields is not a very happy Galvantula, I must say. Gonna go for Body Slam number 2. This will just about KO. And I'm thinking we can lick it down before it even gets to a move. And they had that low health Marowak left in the back. Lickitung going on an absolute rampage. You'd love to see it. So those were the bonus battles. Had a nice 4-in-1 set there. Did all right on day 1 of Season 12. Had a blast with Dunsparce. This thing is for sure meta, guys. This thing is the real deal. It gets to those charge moves really fast with Rollout. And it does prove to be a very nice anti-flyer in the Open Great League. But we've got the featured set coming right up. Had a blast with those bonus battles. As we move into the featured set of the video, we are met with a Swampert. So, pretty neutral lead here. The way I like to play Swampert is I will build all the way up to the Thunderbolt and go for the Psycho Boost. The reason why is because we know that we're going to swap out, so you might as well go for the more energy efficient move that has stab. It does loads of damage to Swampert. It generally will force a shield, but they let that go, so we're going to come in with Lickitung. Another good benefit of just going for the Psycho Boost is that you save some energy. It's much more energy efficient. But we do draw out the fighter. That's what this team is designed to do. But it's the one fighter that can give this team a lot of problems. It's Buzzwole. But luckily, Buzzwole's not known for its bulk, so that makes dealing with it a little bit easier. So it does kind of core break the team a bit, as it can hit DD for super effective damage with Lunge, and of course, running counter and superpower is a nightmare for any normal type. So, but like I said, it's not known for its bulk, and that makes dealing with it a lot easier. I'm going to shield up the Lunge. I do believe that would KO from this health range, and that's a good shield there. They have lowered our attack, but Psycho Boost hits for super effective damage and will be more than enough to say bye-bye to the Buzzwole. And we have lowered our attack. They come back in with that low health Swampert, and they throw immediately. So gonna have to shield this. We want to hang on to DD. We don't know what else they have left in the back. So gonna load up on energy, and they've got an Azu in the back. And here we go. It's Dunsparce time. And I gotta say, guys, watching this back, it's so painful to rewatch. I've watched it a number of times by now. The reason why is because for some reason, my goofy brain kept telling me to go for Rock Slide on Azumarill. It's so painful to watch. The reason why is because in neutral situations, you want to be going for Drill Run, because Rock Slide and Drill Run are the same energy cost, but Drill Run does more base damage. So all neutral situations, and obviously where it would hit for super effective, you go Drill Run. You only want to go Rock Slide if Drill Run is resisted, or if Rock Slide hits for super effective. We kept going for these Rock Slides. I don't know why, please. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. My goofy brain just kept having me go for Rock Slide, but maybe could have taken this Azu out, but I was thinking it was still over. They're hanging on to that shield for dear life. They still have a pretty loaded Swampert in the back. It's over. Couldn't quite get that one done. I think if we had gone for the right move, we maybe could have done a little better there, but it is what it is. That's going to be a good game. Well played. I'm telling you guys, Rollout Dunsparce is quickly becoming one of my favorite normal types to use. And here we go. We've got a Jellicent lead running Bubble, so slightly better for us. This, of course, is not a very good matchup for us, as they can hit us with massive super effective damage in the form of Shadow Balls. They shield, and we catch the potential super effective Shadow Ball on the Dunsparce, making the plays. You love to see it, catching double resisted damage. You don't get much better than that. Gonna put the pressure on this Jellicent with a Drill Run, and they shield again. Holy smokes. We have a very early 2-shield advantage, and we are not complaining whatsoever. They come in with a Mandibuzz. Holy smokes. Dunsparce is eating good tonight, my friends. They got a Mandibuzz in the back, so already 2 amazing answers to our Psychic-type Deoxys. Dunsparce has got some heavy lifting to do as we go for yet another super effective Rock Slide, and my goodness, it gets to it so fast with Rollout. And we can't quite farm this thing down, but we will overload and look to CMP tie them to their next move. Flip and switch, maintaining alignment with Dunsparce, coming in clutch as we say bye-bye to the Mandibuzz. We are low on health, gonna try to make it to a Drill Run. Couldn't quite get there, but that's okay, guys. Dunsparce did the job, took out the Mandibuzz. And it is Lickitung time. Here we go. Nothing more satisfying than having your Lickitung on a ghost type. And they've got a Registeel left in the back. I tell you guys, Defense Form Deoxys definitely appreciates the Registeel nerf, as they did recently drop the guaranteed attack debuff. which, like I said, defense form Deoxys greatly appreciates. We go for the Thunderbolt and gonna look to load up on energy. We want to stall the clock here because we know that their play is to farm us down. We are in farm down range for that Jellicent, so gonna throw this Psycho Boost to burn the clock. Switch timer's not quite up yet. Gonna go for another debuffed Psycho Boost to burn the clock even further. We don't want to give this Jellicent any more farm than it needs. And switch timer's up. It's Lickitung time yet again. And we know that they are running the Ice Beam version of Jellicent, but it doesn't hit for a whole lot. Does not have stab. Jellicent doesn't hit very hard, and we are quite bulky. Gotta shield up the next one, though. They forced a shield. We were trying to two shield flex, but I think that they just wanted to grab one of our shields. They're saying, no, sir, you are not two shield flexing on me before they top left. You love to see it. Hats off to them. That's going to be a good game. Well played. I'm telling you guys, Dunsparce can be quite the core breaker in the Great League, and we saw it in that last battle. But here we go, Altaria lead. I play this the same way that I play most other leads, is that I build up to the Thunderbolt, but go for the Psycho Boost. They actually do very similar damage to Altaria, only Psycho Boost has stab and is much more energy efficient. So we're gonna go for this. And they tank it. They usually do, as Altaria is quite bulky, but we have some energy on our Deoxys, so here we go. We're in here on our Lickitung, and they have not swapped out yet, but that is fine. We're going to take advantage of that, chip away at this very bulky Altaria here. And speaking of bulk, we all know we are as bulky as it gets as well. And we tank that Sky Attack, no problem. They will not make it to another move. Not sure why they did not swap out, but hey, that's a major obstacle out of the way. We had Dunsparce for it anyways, but that's okay. They've got a Nidoqueen. All right. So we are loaded on energy as we did fully farm down that Altaria. Going for Body Slam number 1. They shield and going for Body Slam number 2 to really put the pressure on this Nidoqueen here, and I do suspect they might try to farm us all the way down, and they are farming us down. That is awful. Oh, a fully loaded Nidoqueen is quite scary, I must say, my friends, so we're going to try to either take it out or grab that final shield with a Psycho Boost. Gotta shield this. Could have been an Earth Power, but of course, as with all Nidoqueen trainers, they bait us. That's okay. Gonna go into Dunsparce, and they go for another Poison Fang. We know that this is just a Poison Fang, and gonna let that go. We wanted to save a low health Deoxys to clear any potential debuffs from this Nidoqueen. Whenever you can do that, that is a good best practice. But they go Earth Power. Holy smokes. This battler is going for the jugular. They are not messing around here, but neither are we, guys. We get to this drill run. We say bye-bye to the Nidoqueen, and they've got an Azumarill left, and the goofy brain strikes yet again for some reason. I don't know what it is, guys. Something about Azumarill. My goofy brain just wants to throw rock slides at Azumarill with Dunsparce. But we do finally go for the right move here. I promise. I know my typings, and I know which move to throw. Something about Azumarill makes me want to throw rock slides at it. I don't know what it is, but we do finally snap out of it, and we go for the final drill run. Not letting them farm us down, guys. This thing is just about within Psycho Boost range, so all we have to do is shield up whatever this is. It's a play rough, and we do outpace to the Psycho Boost. Deoxys, always super clutch in the Great League, saying bye-bye to the Azumarill. Come out, man. I don't know what it is about Azu. I just want to throw rocks at it, but it worked out in the end. That's going to be a good game. Well played. I'm telling you guys, Rollout Dunsparce did not disappoint. It's so good. But here we go. We've got a Swampert lead. So again, just like with the previous Swampert lead, we're going to play this the same way. We're going to build up to the Thunderbolt and go for the more energy efficient Psycho Boost after tanking a Hydro Cannon. Of course, we tank that, no problem, and we go for the Hydro Cannon here. Like I said, it usually will draw a shield, and it does, so it's Lickitung time. Lickitung, like I said, is on this classic ABB style team to draw out any potential fighters. But they are going to look to chip us with a Hydro Cannon, and we will return a Body Slam in kind and really see what the Swampert wants to do. They are getting low, and they shield. We got a 2-shield advantage. That is amazing. They bank a move, and they finally make a play into Toxicroak. Here we go. This is what this ABB-style team is designed to do. You want to draw out any of those sneaky fighters lurking in the back. And that Body Slam did quite a bit of damage, as Toxicroak is not known for its bulk. And we come back in, of course, with Defense Form Deoxys. Dunsparce, especially with Rollout, wants no part of any fighter in this meta. And we do correctly shield up the Sludge Bomb. I was thinking they were going to get to another a Mud Bomb before we could farm down. So we throw the Psycho Boost to get rid of it. We knew that we were going to swap anyways, and they've got a Drift Blim in the back. You don't see this every day in the Open Great League. Drift Blim, unfortunately, is kind of falling out of the meta a little bit. And of course, they can only go Icy Wind. So this was not the Goofy Brain. This was the 5-head brain, guys. We obviously know that Drill Run is double resisted, but we were trying to preempt them, thinking that they would combo play us after throwing that Icy Wind. So we tried to 5-head there to hit the Swampert with the Drill Run, but they just stayed in. This is what we were expecting. The combo play, but that did not work out in our favor, but that is okay. We are still in a good spot here. We did shield up the first Hydro Cannon, and of course, Swampert always seems to get to another one, and we are debuffed, so we're going to load up on energy and go for this Drill Run here, and because of the debuff, it doesn't KO, so we're going to snipe with DD. And I'm thinking there's no way that they are at a Shadow Ball, and even if they were, Dunsparce could still handle it. It's just an Icy Wind, and we wanted to absolutely make sure that we could take out this Drift Blim, and I think we can, as we say bye-bye to the low-health Drift Blim. You don't often see Deoxys closing out endgames up against strong ghost types, but we saw it right there. That's going to be a good game. Well played. Oh, I'm so happy I held on to my decently ranked Dunsparce as we are met with an honorary Day 1 Raichu. You'd love to see it. Day 1 of any season in Pokemon Go Battle League would not be complete without seeing an honorary Raichu. You'd love to see it. So, pretty neutral lead. Raichu, of course, not known for its bulk. We're going to look to get off a Psycho Boost here before making a play into Lickitung, and they let that go. Holy smokes. We can now farm this Raichu down if they choose to stay in. We tank any move that Raichu throws at us, no problem. It's a Thunder Punch, and we farm it down. As we say bye-bye to the honorary Day 1 Raichu. You love to see it. And they've got a Togekiss in the back, so not too bad. Of course, Charm is always going to be OP, but this is why we've got a bulky Pokemon in the form of Lickitung. They shield up Body Slam number 1. And we're going to go for Body Slam number 2. I do imagine they would want to fully farm us down. There's no sense in throwing a move here. So Lickitung put in a lot of work there. So what we're going to have to do here, what we're going to do is come in with our Rollout Dunsparce, because we can farm this flyer down with our Rollout fast move, and they got a lot of energy, and we correctly shield up a massive Dazzling Gleam. I just had a feeling they were going to try and hit us with something big, and that's an amazing shield there. And they've got a Slowbro in the back, so this is fine. We can, of course, hit this thing with super effective damage, as it is part poison. And we loaded up on that Togekiss, so we go for another Drill Run. Doesn't quite KO. I was actually surprised to see, but I don't know why I was so surprised, as Dunsparce doesn't hit particularly hard. It's redeeming quality, I should say, is definitely its bulk. But we get to Drill Run number 3 as we say bye-bye to the Slowbro. How fitting, guys. Dunsparce closing out the video. That is the team, my friends. And how about Rollout Dunsparce? I'm telling you guys, when they announced that it was getting rollout with Season 12 of Pokemon Go Battle League, guys, I had been so excited ever since hearing that announcement because I knew I had one. I've been hanging on to it, saving it, because I knew that it was bound to get rollout at some point. And it came with Go Battle League Season 12. So I'm telling you guys, it did not disappoint. Running it on a double normal backline just made perfect sense. As with Rollout, it proves to be an excellent anti-flyer. So with DD on the lead, of course, running a fighting type move, doesn't have the greatest reputation of doing the best up against flyers. So you back it up with Dunsparce in the back, Lickitung on the safe swap to handle the ghost types and draw out the fighters. That's a recipe for a very powerful double normal team. But guys, I had a blast. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, I thank you for watching and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.